Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another video reaction upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is free, and costs you absolutely nothing. So come on in the room and get a good kiki with me, okay? Click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. Don't forget, by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, you get to help me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, y'all, we about to get into another Country Wayne skits of it all, or two more Country Wayne skits of it all. Baby, Shayla done went and rubbed off on your girl Pamela. Sure. Without further ado, let's get into the videos. Next on the docket, when Pamela asked Brodie, when do he plan on divorcing Angelina? And when Pamela asked Zashery how she feels about Brodie divorcing Angelina. Let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ooh, child. That's the face I got on her. Ooh, child. Haunted child. So we start off with Brodie and Pamela in the living room. They sitting up there watching a movie. I like her little bedtime little outfit. Okay, girl. Okay. I know that's right. Kind of look like mine, except mine is a one piece all together. So them blue sleeves, mine is all together. But anywho, Pamela done had a change of heart listening to Shayla and what Shayla is going through. Because, you know, Shayla the side chick and Pamela is also the side chick. Okay? Okay. Sure. Even though Anthony left his wife, Brodie got put out. They both were still cheating. Okay? Cheating in the next room. Okay? Sure. So, baby, she tells Brodie, she said, you know, Making Good made divorce. I mean, she said she made divorce not look so bad. You know how she moved on and everything and found love and found happiness again. I said, I know where she going with this. But we already knew where she was going, honey, because of the title of it all, okay? Okay. Haunted child. And by the way, I did just upload a video with Kelvin and Julie. So if y'all haven't checked that out, make sure y'all go and check that video out as well, okay? The last video I did with Kelvin and Julie and his sister. Well, did I do it with his sister too? I'm not sure. But the last video I know with Kelvin and Julie, y'all didn't really watch that. Y'all go on and support that too, okay? Because that's going to be good. That storyline is getting good. You know, her mama, he divorced... Julie is divorcing Brittany's daddy, and y'all know about Brittany, daddy, and Keith and Mama Nat. Yeah. So some of that came up. So go watch that other video. But anyway, back to this video. So yeah, they sitting there And I said, Shayla done rubbed off on Pamela. Like, Pamela, you older than Shayla, so it shouldn't have took that conversation with Shayla for you to have this conversation with Brodie. But actually, I feel like this not even a conversation you should have had. But we're gonna get into that. So she asked Brodie, she said, do you think God has something better for you? And he said, I hope so. She said, you hope so? He said, no, I know so. She said, you better know so. I said, girl, child, it's the words of it all. You got to listen to what the people say when they say it the first time, okay? Unless sometimes, you know how sometimes we talk and we accidentally say something and we correct it. Not in that situation, but like this right here, if you got to probe him and say, you better know so, baby, hunted child. Or if you have to even bring up divorce, period. All right, child. Anyway, so she encouraging him to talk to Woody Woodpecker about getting a divorce. And I'm like, if you have to encourage him, ma'am, he really not trying to, okay? And that's what I said, we're going to get into it. Because if you with somebody, you don't have to encourage them to take the next steps and what they need to do to be with you. And especially if you messing with a married man, you shouldn't have to encourage him to get a divorce. That should already be on his plate. If that's what he truly wanted, he would already be in progress of getting that taken care of. If he just sitting there letting it play out and letting it play out and they're about to play out the death, he ain't interested. He not trying to do it. Because guess what? You allow him to have his cake and eat it too. I know you helping him out because Angelina put him out, and that's fine or whatever, but he's been over there for quite a while now. And if she put him out and they know that they don't want to be together no more, why should you have to encourage him to go talk to her about getting a divorce? He should have been done that on his own if that's what he really wanted to do. We got to understand, and not just with women and with men, it could be men with women, people, or even people in general. You know what I'm saying? If they want to do something, they're going to do it. Nobody else has to tell them to move forward on what they need to do. If they are truly wanting to do whatever it is, they're going to do it and they're going to make it happen. Nobody has to put that battery in their back to make them operate. You see what I'm saying? So she told him, she said, well, you said, I'm your peace, but nothing about this situation is peaceful. I said, there we go with this peace stuff again. Hunted child, hunted child. Child. But he tells Shayla that Anthony don't deserve him. Now, Anthony playing too many games. Brodie at least is not doing what Anthony doing, but you are still in the same predicament, okay? Your wife put you out, though. You didn't try to leave your house or whatever, but she had every right to put you out because you was cheating. Like, so, I mean, I get that, you know, but if you wanted to work it out with your wife, you would have pursued it and you would have worked it out. But yet and still, you went and decided to keep cheating and with your side chick. So you know better and no different than Atlanta, okay? Except you just not playing games with folks, okay? But you kind of is playing with Pamela, because if you want to be with Pamela, because you laid up in her house like it ain't nothing, you should be going through with getting everything done with Angelina. You shouldn't be sitting on it. And Pamela shouldn't have to bring it up to you. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then he said one day, she said, where do you see yourself going, or what do you see yourself doing? He said, I see maybe one day that you will be my wife. And I'm like, man, he said, maybe. He didn't say that you will be my wife. One day he said, maybe, maybe. I said, oh, Brodie, you is just like Atlanta, honey. You ain't no different, okay? You want your cake and eat it too. But at least he ain't over there trying to tap on Angelina goodies, okay? Angelina like, not my goodies, not my goodies, okay? Huh? Hunted child, hunted child. So then I said what I said, oh. So then she was like, what did she say? She said, you want to watch another movie like that? And then he was like, I'm about to go to bed. She was like, I thought we was going to watch another movie. And he was like, you can come to bed and watch a movie. I'm about to go to bed. He wasn't trying to finish that conversation. I don't know if they finished it or what, but he was done with the conversation. He trying to go to bed now. And he said, he did say as he was getting up and getting ready to leave, he said maybe we'll find that love after marriage like Megan and Jonathan did, because you know that's what she brought up about how Megan Good made divorce not look so bad and how she moved on with Jonathan. Child, that old fake relationship that they got going on, child, let me quit, because them real life people, I'm not even finna comment on their situation and what they got going on, child. But anyway. So when he left to go upstairs, she looked worried. It doesn't look like she was buying what he was selling. She like, okay, because she already know. You're a grown woman. You know better. You know that you shouldn't have to encourage this man to go talk to his wife about a divorce. He should have been the did that. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't even have to have you tell him that if that's what he really wanted to do. Okay? And he seemed like he just sat there and told you something to make you happy so you can leave it alone. That's why he said maybe one day you'll be his wife. He didn't say one day you're gonna be his wife. Child, hunted child. Girl, let me find out. Sometimes we don't give men enough credit. A lot of women feel like you gotta push a man to do what he needs to do, or push him to his capabilities and back him. Not all the time. And if you got to do that he ain't trying to do that. A real man, you ain't got to push him to nothing. A real man knows what he wants, whether it's in a woman, whether it's in a job, whatever it is in life. A real man knows what he's want, and he gonna get it by any means. He gonna do what he have to do. You don't have to encourage him. You don't have to put batteries in his back. You don't have to put it in him, because guess what? It's already in him, okay? We got to give some of these men some credit, because a real man knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants in life, knows what he want to do, and knows how to go and get it. These other men that you got to pacify and stuff, they ain't about that life. They ain't about that life at all. Period, poo. Okay? Look at her. Somebody come look at that. I don't think she liked what she got, honey. She just played it off like he played it off, and then he bounced. Okay? So then Zashery come downstairs. This the next skit. Zashery come downstairs to get her computer, her laptop. And this one here, Pamela's still on the couch, so she never did go up to bed with Brodie. Brodie knows she wasn't going to bed. And he knew she wasn't going to come up there and watch a movie, because when you go to bed, you go into bed. But I get in my bed and watch movies all the time, honey. So sometimes I prefer it, but I try not to, because if I do, I'm going to go to sleep. So I try to watch my movies in the living room and stuff, okay? But anywho, I still do watch movies in my room and in my bed. But 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to fall asleep. It is what it is. So Zashery come get her computer, and she rushing down there. And Pamela was like, hey, you got a minute? Like that. And Zashery was like, yeah, what's up? So she sat down to talk to her or whatever. And she asked her, she said, what do you think about your mom and your dad getting a divorce? Do you think it's time? And Zashery was like, yeah, I think it is about time. She said, because I feel like my mom deserves better. You know, she deserves someone who's going to love her and want to be with her. And she said, clearly my dad don't anymore, because that's why he's over here. and he's with you. I said, and ooh. And she was saying, well, how does it make her feel? And she was like, it's whatever he decides is what they decide. She said, because their relationship was kind of all over the place. I don't remember her exact words, but she was saying that they probably shouldn't have been together or whatever because they had a lot of issues, and she felt like they was putting up a front just because. She said, well, she felt like her mama was putting up a front just because of them, for the girls. She wanted to make it seem like they had a good marriage or whatever. And she said, I don't think my mama would really care about divorcing him, because I don't think my mom really loves him or want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so if that's the case, why you say you think your mom deserves better when you already know your mama don't even like your daddy? So your daddy deserves better. She never said that her daddy deserved better, but hey, it is what it is, honey. I feel like they both deserve better. Anybody in life deserves better. If you're not happy with a person, let them go. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you could do for everybody is for you, for them, for the kids, is let them go. You know what I'm saying? That way y'all can have a peaceful split, and y'all could still co-parent and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be friends and raise the kids. But when you try to force a relationship, y'all end up starting hating each other. And then when y'all do divorce finally, y'all can't even be friends and co-parents because y'all let it go on too far. You need to nip it in the bud at the beginning, and then y'all could still be cool. But ain't nobody finna be cool with you when you playing with they top. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is, y'all. So let me hurry up, y'all. It's just turned 5 a.m. Like, I've been up all morning. Y'all know I start work early, but I was up and I did my first video before it was even 4 o'clock, honey, because I was up before it was time for me to start work. But anyway, so she was like, well, he's over here with you. So yeah, I feel like, they should get their divorce or whatever and, be done with it like that. And she said, because everybody deserves better. And so she was like, yeah, well, I'm glad you realize that or whatever. And she was like, I can't remember everything that she said. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I did forget. I'm playing it again now, y'all, because I can make sure that I hit on everything. I did forget that when she said, and when she asked Zashery, because she vent to her and talked to her, she asked Zashery how she was feeling about it. And Zashery said that she had just, been kind of trying to ignore it. Oh, and Pamela did say that she wants them both to be happy, whatever that may look like. And she feel like they should put their feet on the gas and just, go ahead and get that done. Pretty much said that, but just wanted to give y'all some of the wording that they used. Pamela also said that she want to be happy. She is happy, but it's like she's half happy because she don't know what's on that other side. You know what I'm saying? She really don't know what the future holds with her and Brodie. But, that's how it is with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody married or not, you never know what the future holds with somebody. The only thing you can do is take it one day at a time. It is what it is. But don't get me wrong, you can always push for the mark, but not with a married man. Like, if you have to push him, then they not going. Even with a single man, if you got to push a man to want to be with you and take the next step with you, I'm just saying that I don't think that person is for you, because why should you have to push them? They know what they want, just like you should know what you want. And sometimes people don't know what they want. If they confused, then they shouldn't even be in the situation in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you're ready. Wait till you're ready. I say, it seems like you're ready. Boy, are you ready to go all the way? It's too early to be trying to say. I can smell your cologne. I know he said I can smell your perfume because he's singing to her, but I ain't finna be singing to no her, okay? Okay. And so they both said that they need to get this stuff rolling. And Pamela apologized. She was like, I'm sorry I bombarded you with my problems like that. And then she was like, it's okay, I understand, but yes, it is still my mom. And they do need to get everything on the road. She said she still love her mom, but she feel like her mom is better off with her dad. She said her dad seems like he's happier with Pamela. And Pamela liked that. She smiled. Okay. So tell me what y'all think about these 2 episodes here, honey child. Leave y'all comments down below. Like the video, share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Have a wonderfully blessed day, you guys. Bye.